Our lead sponsor for the afternoon is DC Water, a trusted local company with a vision for advancing the public good and protecting the environment. This very forward-thinking company has been led by General Manager George Hawkins, and he has been a man on a mission since 2009 to make sure that we are delivering clean water to the residents of the District of Columbia. He provides services to over 600,000 residents in DC, and we are so pleased that they are a member of the chamber, they are becoming engaged, and we look forward to just a renewed partnership. So George, would you come forward and introduce our speaker?
Well, I knew I was in the right place. I came in earlier and someone told me the broken HVA system is in the back. But this makes getting up in the morning really easy, I got to tell you. But seriously, I'm delighted to be here, really delighted to be here. I want to tell you why. First, I couldn't not be here. You cannot deny Bernard Demchek. You cannot deny Barbara Lang, two of my favorite people in Washington, D.C., so I thank you for inviting us. We're delighted to be here. I also want you all to know, because you probably don't know this, what kind of organization DC Water is. We're now stepping up. I hope you're seeing us all over the city, but you probably don't know the scale of the operations that we will run and are running. In the next 10 years, DC Water has a capital program of $3.8 billion. $3.8 billion. In that same 10 years, our operating budgets will spend more than $4 billion. That is $8 billion worth of expenditures that this enterprise, on your behalf, and in fact, with your money, will be delivering to you that service which is sitting in front of every one of you in that little glass that you have. Every minute of every day, 24 hours a day. We are integral. Some people always ask me, how many jobs, Mr. Hawkins, how many jobs do you drive? Well, we got thousands of jobs that we drive directly, but I always say every job's connected to us. I see my friends at Pepco, Mr. Graham, they can't do anything about us. Every building, every hotel, every restaurant, every school, you all need us. Every minute of every day, we're behind everything that happens in this city. Hundreds of millions of gallons of water, you use it. Think of what it's like in the morning if you turn that tap and it's not there. And it's not clean and it's not ready. Then you use it, and I won't go in for what. But someone's got to do something with that, right? And that's us. We run the largest advanced wastewater treatment plant on the face of the earth. On your behalf, I wish you'd come and visit. It's the largest system of infrastructure that you don't see, that you use every day, without which there would be an immediate health crisis to everybody around. And we want you to know more about us, because we are you and you are us. We are your servants. We are delivering you a service. So we are delighted to be here. We will not go away. We're going to step up, and we will be at your side every second. So thank you for that. And the last thing I'll say before I get to the task at hand, I'm going to be kicked pretty soon. Shut up and get on to the program. But we all need to know, because we're all run all these businesses. The reason I wear the uniform is not just for morning ease. It's to remind myself who actually does the work at DC Water. Right now, we have water main breaks out in our fair city. The average age of the water pipes in this city are 77 years. We have pipes that were put in before the Civil War. And when it gets cold, they're brittle and they crack. And I call them the guys in Team Blue. They wear the blue version of this shirt. They're out. It's not just cold, and it's cold out there, and it's not just windy. They're working in water, so they're wet. They do it any time of day or night, 7 days a week. These are our crew guys, and I park in one of our areas, and I wear this shirt, and they honk at me, and we wave when they go by. I realize that nothing I do matters unless I can serve the people who have the boots on the ground, who actually are delivering you the service. So if you see them out there and it's a water main break, I know you'll be mad. I know why, and it makes sense. But don't be mad at them. They didn't do it. It was put in before they were born. These are some of the best people. This is Team Blue. They're really good folks. Give them a shout out. They're some of the best people I've ever been around. Now to the task at hand. We all know that Washington can be a challenging place to navigate. The city is home to some of the most influential and powerful political and business minds in the world. And yeah. Hey, we take care of your water. We can cut off anybody. It's electronic now. I can have your water off before you get home. Of course, I know what would be the lead story in the next show, so that would not be a good idea. And a breeding ground, get back, what am I doing here? Breeding ground for debates that fuel our national dialogue. D.C. Waters salutes the D.C. Chamber for its commitment to bringing these impressive thought leaders together while also facilitating discussions that offer substantive perspectives on our local and national challenges. There are few public figures who generate more of that sort of riveting discussion than the keynote speaker for this afternoon, Mr. Chris Matthews. Chris Matthews is the host of MSNBC's Hardball with Chris Matthews and The Chris Matthews Show. A television news anchor and remarkable depth of experience, Mr. Matthews has distinguished himself as a broadcast journalist, newspaper bureau chief, presidential speechwriter, best-selling author. He's covered the fall of the Berlin Wall, the first all-races election in South Africa, Good Friday peace talks in Northern Ireland. He received the David Brinkley Award for Excellence in Broadcast Journalism. He's been awarded the Abraham Lincoln Award from the Union League of Philadelphia. In 2005, he received the Gold Medal Award from the Pennsylvania Society. We're tremendously honored to have a journalist here of the highest quality. I think we should show him a District of Columbia Chamber of Commerce, but a District of Columbia, not just the seat of world power, but a pulsing, vibrant city. Hello to Chris Matthews.
Right, Dan. Thank you. Oh, very good. That was a hell of an introduction when you got to it. Anyway, I was thinking of President Obama letting Bill Clinton up on that podium the other day. Jesus. You give him a few minutes, he's there an hour and a half. Anyway, it is great to be here. I know I'm lucky to be here. By the way, did you know some of the water pipes in this city are 80 years old? I'm sitting next to this guy here. Did you know some of them go back to the Civil War? All this information. It's great. You're great. Thank you.